Oh man, what's going on? What's the word? What's the word, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Man, almost Christmas time. Almost Christmas time. Got my candy cane right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the holiday spirit already. Got some new subscribers that came to the channel based upon some content that I just put out. Welcome all, welcome all, welcome all. This is a free for all video. I appreciate whoever that was that just liked the video, man. I appreciate y'all. Jabari Mitchell, what's the word? King Breezy, what's going on, boss? Yeah, it's a free for all video, man. I'm gonna let y'all ask questions, talk to me, or whatever y'all want to do. I really don't got nothing particular to talk about at the moment. Um, but yeah, I appreciate all the new subscribers that I have on the channel. It means a lot to me. Catch any? You know what's crazy, man? I promise you, I really didn't. I saw scores of the games. Because I be playing fantasy with the homies, but I really didn't really watch a lot of football today. Um, I really kind of, I'm for real. I've been having so much family stuff going on. Like yesterday, we had a family gathering, like a Christmas party. So I was at the Christmas party. And I was out to probably like I got in the house like 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So, and no, look, I did not watch Usyk Fury. I was with my uncle yesterday. My uncle, I told y'all, is a boxing fan, and cause I was hearing controversy about the fight, right? And so my uncle say Usyk won though, in his opinion. You got Tyson Fury fans that feel like he won. My uncle like, yo, them last few rounds really solidified it. He felt like Usyk started battering on Fury. So I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go back and watch it, man. But between all the holiday stuff, I really felt like I've been getting pulled in so many directions. You know what I mean? Chilling with the kids. Uh Again, my cousins back home from college. So, I'm talking to them, trying to enjoy their time, trying to pick their brain and see how school going for them and all of that. So man, this week I'm gonna get back locked in the sports realm for real, cause I kind of been pulled away from it. Tremont, what's going on? Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays. USC UConn and women's college basketball was a good game last night. Also, okay, who won that one? USC. I'm gonna just say this: that coming in don't work for Fury. So my uncle felt like, because I was talking to him yesterday, I was gonna go live stream, but he ain't like how he was looking. He like, I gotta shave. He like, I gotta shave and stuff first before I get on there, nephew. Um, I believe I'm gonna be for real. I think some of them Wilder fights took some stuff up out of Tyson Fury a little bit. Some of them hits, some of that damage he took probably took a little toll on him after that a little bit, maybe. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think some of the Wilder fights got to him. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Let's get them likes up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit the like button for me. It mean a lot to me if y'all hit that like button. Yeah, he said, yep, USC won. Juju and Paige Beckers went off last night. Okay. Yes, that was a great game to watch. Man, I'm telling y'all, I was at the Christmas party. We left at like 12 something after midnight. And it's crazy because I had my son with me and everything. He was up. We got in the car. He went straight to sleep. But yeah, I knew Wilder hit him hard when the replay showed Fury belly. Yo, his whole body shook like an earthquake when he hit him square in that temple, square up in there. Yeah, he took some devastating blows from Deontay. They both took a lot out of each other from them fights, man. So yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I ain't on nothing, man. I'm chilling out, chilling like a villain. Heard about the red line kept. Nah, what happened on the red line, bro? What happened? All love towards Wild. I just wish he won. If oh yeah, the fight. Yeah, I wish he would have won. I wish he would have got his revenge on Tyson Fury. I wish he would have got that win, big dog, man. Leslie Barber, I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. It means a lot to me. I appreciate that. At least Kobe. Man, I was so happy he lost. I didn't know what to do. Y'all saw me get on live and I made a video announcing his defeat. I was so happy I didn't know what to do. I'll take a Kobe loss any day of the week. Facts. Can't wait to. Hey, you know what I was just finna, man? Doug Gottlieb. Y'all know Doug Gottlieb is coaching at my boy Kiefer Sykes' alma mater, University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. I had Kiefer on the channel interviewing my boy Kiefer. My boy Kiefer plays professional ball overseas, but he was with the Indiana Pacers for a season. All of that, Yeah, I can't stand Doug Gottlieb. I ain't gonna lie. I just something about him. My little man ready for Santa Claus. Also, definitely Leslie, definitely ready for Santa Claus for sure. He got some pretty nice stuff, so he gonna enjoy it. Bunch of teams went on there with weapons, robbing people on East Coast. Whoa! Today, Jabari? That happened today? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm Jabari. It's gonna get crazy out here, man. People gonna start carrying, and hey, I can't say it on here since this happened on Saturday night. I don't know why they don't be having police on the train more often. Like they know stuff be going on the train. Like what is going on? You feel me? That's crazy. Hey man, people gonna start carrying weapons on the train. Something gonna happen to them young shorties. And when it happened, they had Kiefer on Stunning Growth. Tremont. That's crazy. I never knew that. They had Kiefer on Stunning Growth, the Stunning Growth channel. I never knew that. That's crazy. When they must have just put that up. Wow, I just talked to Kiefer 2 days ago. 2 days ago, we on the phone talking. That's my man. Well, I told y'all I made a video talking about me talking to him 2 days ago. Actually, yeah, that's my dog. You said the tree looked nice. I appreciate it, King Breezy. I appreciate it. About 2 weeks ago. Okay, yeah, man. That's my brother, man. That's probably one of the most positive brothers I ever met in my life. For real. As my dog, like, me and Kiefer both were teenage fathers. Kiefer had a baby at 15. And I had my daughter at 18 years old. So, but Keith been a grown man since I can remember. As soon as we hit high school, switch flipped. Do they have police on the train here in LA? Yeah, I'm glad they do, Leslie. They need to have police on the train because, like, what's going on? Bunch of young boys and girls. Now, Jabari, something happened to them kids. Mama's gonna get on the news talking about my baby was a good kid. My baby was I don't advocate for nothing happening to folks but you out here wild and robbing people. I don't advocate for that at all. People working hard to take care of their family, holiday season. People trying to get stuff for their kids. Ain't nobody got time for that BS. Who you got in the rematch? Bivol or Better Be? Woo! You know what, King Breezy? I think Bivol. I think the second time he gonna pull it out. Better Be. Them are some machines, bro. Them dudes is some machines for real. Like man. I remember when I first was watching Better Beef. I remember Better Beef fought Marcus Brown. And they had clashed heads. I had a headbutt. And blood was leaking down his face. And he still was chopping Marcus down. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, what is this dude? What is this dude made of, bro? Because blood, usually when blood coming down and gushing down your face like that, the fighter can't see. They start losing their momentum. They start getting discombobulated. They start, getting off their square. Man, he still was punching Marcus with precision. I'm like, yeah, it's a little different, Joe. I don't know. See, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not proud of my generation. I sometimes look at Gen Z. Yeah, man, just ignorant stuff, man. I feel the same way. Y'all know I love my black people, man. But it's some stuff we got to get in order. Like these young kids, what they doing out here, how disrespectful they are. I can't ride with that. I can't ride with it. I can't never be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just think about the fact that, my mama be outside. People that's not my mama. Like people in black folks in general, man. Like, I'm all for protecting our people being protected. And we shouldn't have to worry about our own people doing stuff to us and violating us in them type of ways, man. That's a hurtful feeling. You getting robbed in general. But, people robbing you during holiday season, come on, man. They have K9 on the platforms. Right, they do, Jabbar. They be having the K9s on there. So I'm saying, like, they need to have some people on the train cars too, especially during this time of the year, where they know is people out here trying to come up and off somebody else during holiday season. Better be if Canelo can be him. Canelo can be who? I can't get with it when it comes to friends or the relationship with Raw. They just don't take anything serious. Yeah. Yo, why do you hate No Life? Well, I don't hate him. He get on my nerves. He's annoying to me. Hate is a strong word. I just like how No Life Shaq handles his channel. Listen, he's a channel that has outstanding views, and he has an outstanding following, right? But with an outstanding following comes a great responsibility. No Life Shaq is the type of brother that will downplay racism and act like it doesn't exist, or he will affirm negative stereotypes of black people when it's coming from non-black artists, white artists, and all of that, in order to appease his subscribers. You know what I'm saying? He will affirm negative stereotypes of our people. Like, I remember, what's the dude, Adam Calhoun, was making a video, what is it called, racism or something like that, and he was talking from a perspective of a redneck white dude trashing black people, right? And No Life Shaq goes, what he's saying is true. 80% of the N-words I know, they all got a whole bunch of baby mamas. All they do is smoke weed all day. They sell drugs. They've been locked up. He just started naming 80% of the dudes I know all along. That's just all they do. Like, what? Why would you say something like that? You know what I'm saying? And then I saw people defending him. No Life Shaq's, his fan base defending him. Well, you got to understand, from his perspective, that's what he sees every day. So that's what he believes to be true. I say, bro, you're not going to feed me that. He makes a killing off the internet, dog. He knows there are positive representations of black folks on a regular basis. On a regular basis. You feel me? Like, he sees these positive representations of black folks. So to be willfully ignorant and act like you only believe, hey, I just thought every black person was doing, that's just silly and dumb. And it's very detrimental to black people. There is a list of YouTubers that fall into the anti-black-ish. I'm not naming names, but I wish I could. Nah, I know the ones you're probably talking about for sure. I know the ones you're talking about. Tariq Nasheed said we have to stop using the term black and brown. I agree. Right? And I made a video talking about the post it. Because some people felt like, when I made the video about Fat Joe, I guess, because I haven't been on Tariq channel in a while, but I guess, Tariq was supporting like Trump or something like that. And the person was like, yo, you doing support. I'm like, yo, I've agreed with a nice amount of things. I agree with some things Tariq say. I don't agree with everything he says and every narrative he pushes. Y'all know I'm not pro-Trump on this channel. I'm not a MAGA guy. You feel me? So that, and that's not, y'all heard me talk like about that, or kind of express those sentiments before. So yeah. But I don't agree with everything Tariq says, but I don't agree with everything a lot of people say. Well, I don't agree with everything a lot of people say, but I agree with that. Um, the term black and brown, because I'm gonna say this, man. When me growing up in Chicago, I didn't see no existence of a black and brown coalition here. I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I noticed that a lot of times, it still seemed like you. Well, I'm early 30s. I'll be 32 very soon. So black culture gets the most critique, but don't understand how we get into the situation. There's a lot of reasons why we get that critique like that. A whole lot of reasons. Nobody should agree with everything. And that's correct. Nobody should agree with everything anybody says. Different perspectives bring different understandings for sure. And that's why I explained too on the channel. I think sometimes our people, we think when we agree with a few things people say, we have to agree with everything they say. I'm not of that ilk. I can agree with some things you say. I can agree with most things you say. But then I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? We're in Boston Celtics team cap. Man, listen, the hat just be again. I got some green in the fit, so I just threw it on. I got some green on the shirt. And a lot of times, if I showed y'all my closet, I got like 40 hats, man. I be wearing the same ones over and over again because sometimes it just happen to match what I got going on, or I'm just being lazy and don't want to run in there and search and find for this hat and that hat. But yeah. But yeah, I agree, man. I'm not gonna agree with everything a person says just because I agree with most things they say. If I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. And I think a lot of times our people, we believe if we agree with some things you say, that we got to figure out a way to agree with everything you say. And I don't live by that notion. Me personally. That's why man fans exist in rap culture. That's facts. Like I told y'all, King Breezy, Jigga is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I'm not a Jay-Z hater. I'm not a dude that be like, oh, he ain't that good. I think Jigga is an exceptional rapper. But I don't agree with certain things that Jigga has done. I don't agree with Jigga's approach on certain things. And I can say that as one of Jigga's biggest fans. Like, I know the whole Jay-Z verses that, more than some people that's probably Jigga age, but I can still say, I don't agree with that now. Nope. I ain't standing with that. You know what I mean? So, and that's fine. One of my favorite celebs is John Cena, but I do not agree with something that she do. Okay. Are you John Cena? Man, I remember Cena first hit the wrestling scene. Man, who Cena first match was against? Kurt Angle? What's going on? Hello, my name is. What's going on? Yeah, it was Kurt Angle. If it was Kurt Angle, I remember that. When I saw that match, I was at my auntie in them crib. This one, my auntie was still staying in the Robert Taylor Project houses. And I was in her room for whatever reason. We never was in her room watching TV. For whatever reason, I was in her room watching wrestling. Oh, she told me I can go in there. She was braiding my mama's hair. And then she told me I can go in her room to watch the wrestling because they were watching TV up front. And I remember watching John Cena wrestle Kurt Angle in that match that day. I remember exactly where I was at when I seen him make his debut. So yeah, man, I was a big wrestling head. Bret the Hitman Hart is the greatest wrestler of all time. Many would agree with you. Bret Hart is an outstanding wrestler. Outstanding. The Rock should have sat down on that sharpshooter more. Like Bret the Hitman Hart used to. Bret Hart cold. phenomenal wrestler. The Rock would never sit down on the sharpshooter like Brett used to sit down on the sharpshooter. Man, he finna retire. I heard this is last go round, man. He got to go out with a bang. Your last year, you got to do matches you ain't never done before. That's why I wish The Rock, you remember when The Rock officially stopped being a full-timer when he stepped away that first time? He was a full-time wrestler for about 6 years, 7 years, and he stepped away. And I remember I said, man, I wish he would have had a run at the heart. If we would have seen Hollywood Rock be hardcore champion type thing, you know what I mean? I thought that would have been cool to see. You know? Yeah. Jake the Snake Roberts say Jake the Snake. Hey, Jake the Snake finishing move was a DDT. Now the DDT is like an intermediate move, like a move somebody do in a match. Like, it's like a filler move now, like a move just to stun the opponent real quick. You know what I mean? It's crazy how times change. Fraud, Fraud Me Brown, and Scap Attack as well as Man Down Sports don't want no smoke with you. I appreciate it, King Clutch. Man, these dudes just be some real life LeBron haters. That's all it be. And they don't be got no base for their arguments. Brutus Beefcake. Ha! Which dad wasn't Ish? Or Whitaker in Great Debaters, or Denzel in Fences? I'm going to still go Denzel in Fences, because Denzel was just like, I think Denzel, man, he was just wild on that, man. His own son thought he hated him. Or say his own son didn't think he liked him. That's when you know you wilding. Your son don't think you like you. Your son don't think you like him. Ravishing Rick Rude was swole, boy. He was cut up like a bag of dope. Hogan finisher was a leg. It was the leg drop was his finisher. I think the theatrics was what helped to sell it. The Rock's finishing move was an elbow drop, but the theatrics to go with it. It's kind of like that in-ring psychology, playing with the crowd, throwing a wristband in the crowd, and all of that. The theatrics behind it made it people anticipate the moves more. It's remember like the Worm, Scotty Too Hottie. That was not a powerful finishing move at all, and it took way too long to do. But it got over so well because Too Cool and them was just Too Cool and them was over. They was over, you know, and yeah, it was just fun to see. But the Worm was not a effective finisher for real. I wish Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart would have happened. That would have been dope to see. I wish WrestleMania would go to Soldier Field in Chicago. Is Soldier Field, you think it's big enough? How many people does Soldier Field hold? Do you think in the future video games gonna become so realistic that it's indistinguishable from real? I think that's definitely gonna be a thing, King Clutch, for sure. I like the scary presentable characters like Papa Shango, Boogeyman. Yeah. Papa Shango. Shout out to Godfather playing that character. Played that character very well. I was too young for Papa Shango, but I went back and watched footage of Papa Shango after seeing him on the video games. Boogeyman, that was a iconic. That character probably should have ran for a long time. I remember by the time Boogeyman came around, I stepped back from wrestling at that point, but I would hear about it and go look at him on YouTube, and I saw the vignettes and stuff that he would do. And I thought it was very interesting. I thought like the way they would mix that horror in wrestling, that horror really, I mean, it sold. You know what I'm saying? That horror, his horror, that character really got over with the horror element because you believed that it was believable. You know what I'm saying? CM Punk. So, you know, by the time CM Punk came around, I was a WWE guy. So, like, I was really only watching WWE, WWF. By the time he came around in wrestling, I had already stepped back from wrestling to even really appreciate CM Punk like that. I went to he from Chicago, too. I went to a show when in 2008 he came out and scared them. Yeah, I couldn't bet. He probably scared the hell out of people. You like Roman Reigns? So Jabari, I started to get back in wrestling. Not get. I'm not gonna say I got back into it. I would occasionally peek into wrestling after getting like the video games. I would see Roman Reigns' character. The Tribal Chief run he went on is cinema, outstanding television. That was the best gimmick for him. And I got more into the gimmick when The Rock came back. You know what I mean? Seeing him in a Tribal Chief gimmick is really dope. Who is the best comedian to come out of Chicago? I would have to say Bernard McCullough, aka Bernie Mac, better known as Bernie Mac. We have some great comedians come from here though, man. You got a lot of folks. You got Godfrey. You got Michael Collier, Robin Harris. You got that's a lot of names I'm really like skipping over right now. Dion Cole. Skipping over a lot of names. Corey Holcomb. I think Corey is a obnoxious individual for sure. I think he's very obnoxious, but he's a funny dude. I think that's undeniable. So around early ruthless aggression is when I stopped for sure. Early ruthless aggression, I started watching wrestling. And I think at that point, King Breezy, I started when my heroes started to leave wrestling, it started to feel personal to me. When I saw Stone Cold leave, then The Rock left, and I'm like, damn, it's really Calvin Booker. I'm gonna leave Travis alone. I promise I am. I saw that, man. I ain't gonna even talk about the young brother no more. I'm gonna let him live his life. That's because now it's too much now. Too much going on. And I ain't even trying to pile on the young dude, man. It's too much. I'm going to just let him go ahead and do his thing, man. I wish the best for him. Rock and Roman can still happen, I believe. Personally, believe they would tease that for the next WrestleMania. I believe so, too. That would be interesting to watch, for sure. Roman run as a Tribal Chief was great television, for sure. Definitely. What was I talking about? Stone Cold. Yeah, so when my heroes, my favorites started to leave wrestling, I started to kind of pull back away from it. The Rock started coming around, making appearances every so often, and you started becoming a real part-timer. Yeah, I got out of wrestling early ruthless aggression era. I stepped away from it then. Cena leaving ain't easy for me. I came up watching Cena since I was 5. Oh, got you. King Breezy, how old are you? You say you was 5 when Cena came. Okay, so yeah, you were young. Yeah. Are you 21? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So King Breezy, when I started watching wrestling, um, that was of course the Attitude Era. So I was watching The Rock go at it with Stone Cold all the time, and Mankind and The Rock go at it with DX and Triple H, and The Rock go at it with Road Dogg and Stone Cold going at it, with Undertaker and all of that. WWE best years 97 to 2005. So yeah, I got into the mix of wrestling around 98. 98, 99, around that time. Like 99, like 99. 99, I got into wrestling around 99. Yeah. I think Roman and CM Punk will be held on, maybe 98. What y'all know about Junkyard Dog? Rock and Roman is a 3-point saga to the Bloodline story. Got you. Part 3 saga. I'm sorry. I remember the invasion vividly. I remember when Booker T and them first made their appearance on wrestling. I remember when they first had them come on to the show. I remember when Vince at the beginning of the show announced that he had bought WCW. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember all of that. So that I like the invasion angle. Now a lot of people didn't like it because you didn't get Sting, You didn't get a lot of the WCW superstars to come at that time. Goldberg did not come during the invasion. So there's a lot of people that did not like it, but I loved it. I loved to see all the different belts that came over to wrestling at the time. The Rock became WCW champion. You had the ECW tag team titles, the WWF tag team titles, the WCW tag team titles. Um, yeah, you had what else? We saw new belts come around at that time. I think the USA United States Championship came at that time. I think around that time. So yeah, Booker T should have. Yeah, they slighted Booker T, man. They definitely slighted him against Triple H. What do you think about Sable? I thought Sable looked like a freak. Kendrick. Every time I seen her, she was looking like a freak on the screen. I was like, oh no, man. This looked like something I might be into over here, man. Vince McMahon made sure all the girls was kissing him in every angle. He made sure he was able to kiss all of them, every angle. I said, it's a freak of the week. It's crazy because WWE is not being run by Vince no more. Yeah, never thought that day would come where Vince was not running the show. I will say this, man. Vince is a super, super freaked out dude. But the vision that he had for wrestling, the way those storylines were, King Breezy Day was gold, man. And I ain't gonna sit up here talking like no, I'm an old head because I'm only 10. I'll be like 11 years older than you soon. But I just remember watching them angles as a kid, like watching the storylines and just being in awe. Like, wow. I remember when Kane first took his mask off and we had heard that his face was burnt all up like crazy. That was the whole storyline, right? And we just seen some little marks on his face when he took the mask off. I remember when Kane supposed to have married Lita. I remember when Triple H initially married Stephanie McMahon and took her away from Test. I remember when Kurt Angle first cut his hair after having that match against Edge and the cut the hair off match. I remember the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club. I remember all of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Kendrick, that Kendrick Lamar line is a perfect explanation of Vince for sure. Yeah. You was born on December 31st, 1999. Are you still a 90s baby? Am I still? Technically, you are, but most people would say no because they feel like that's right at the turn of the new millennium. The new millennium. They're like, oh, no, man. Technically, but they gonna say no. You ain't no 90s. No, they ain't gonna say you a 90s baby because you didn't live any time throughout the 90s. As soon as you was born, it was 2000. Brock Lesnar married to Sable. Sable is Brock's wife. He married to Sable everything. When Sable was messing with Brock Lesnar, she was already married to Mark Merrow. She was cheating on Mark Merrow. And I remember him talking about it on interviews. You know what I'm saying? He's such a good guy, too, you know? Before WCW went under, they made that Booker T act more like The Rock. They even had him come out and design the shirts. I saw that. I think that's why Vince made him lose the WCW. They say, yo, we only got one Rock over here. You can't be coming over here stealing the Rock sign and swagger. Booker T is a phenomenal wrestler, though. Gave it all to wrestling business. Gave it all to the wrestling business 100%. It's a shame that he had to become champion under a King Booker gimmick and not under his regular can you dig it, sucker, the can you dig it, Booker T. You know what I mean? Shout out to Booker T, man. Booker T is really into boxing. And I saw Booker T interviewing people. I'm like, man, that's what's going on. That's what's up. Sable blew up. What you mean? Appreciate the vids, man. Stand up guy. I appreciate that real 1213. That mean a lot, man. I appreciate that, boss. Thank you for rocking with me and supporting the channel. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Then did like this. Remembered he was on TV and just thought about what he just said. Man. Also on Brock Lesnar ended Undertaker WrestleMania undefeated streak. Man, I thought Undertaker supposed to kept that going till his last year. Till his last year in the business. Then you let him lose in. Let him bow out gracefully. Keep it going till this last year. Booker T forgot he was on live. He did forget he was on live TV. Me, Mark. I remember when Ric Flair first came back to the WWE in like 2001. Favorite Christmas dish. You know, my people's gonna cook soul food during Christmas. So like my mom, when I was coming up on Christmas time, my mama know I like pot roast. She would make like pot roast, macaroni and cheese, cabbage, cornbread. She was getting busy. You feel me? So like I used to eat that during holidays a lot. Cause my mama knew I liked that a lot. And she, you know, it's cold in Chicago in the wintertime. That pot roast hit the stomach and hit the spot real good. Now that I think about why King Bugley should have came out with Booker T, definitely NWO or DX. So Kendrick, when NWO was doing their thing, I wasn't really watching WCW. I was a WWE guy, so I'm gonna say DX. I remember the Run DMC version of their intro song. Yo, DX had everybody doing suck it in school. Kids was getting in trouble for doing that, getting suspended for doing that. Like when I was a kid, people who was doing that suck it DX, that was everywhere. Boy, you was getting suspended, all type of going into detention for doing that, everything. I used to watch WWE with my brother when I was a little girl, but I don't remember much. Now I understand. Milan, I appreciate you getting on. That is so crazy. That's my daughter's middle name. That is my daughter's middle name. You liked MVP? So I wasn't around for the MVP era, Tremont. I wasn't around for that era. I wasn't watching wrestling when he came about. DX was loaded in real life. Yeah, man, DX was wild, man. Me and Jukebox, Uncle Marvin, you better not go out. You better not go out this upcoming season, Uncle Marvin. You better still be alive. You was watching WCW in like 84. Man, I wouldn't even thought about it 84, man. But yeah, I like DX, man. I thought DX was really cool. That was a really cool stable. It was a lot of cool like stables and groups back then. I used to like the APA a lot. I thought Farouk and Bradshaw was really dope. I like Bradshaw's clothesline from hell. I thought that was a dope finisher. Bob, what's the deal? What's the deal? Pickle, is everything kosher? So what about ECW? Was not watching ECW either, man. For real, I was really just a WWF guy, honestly. You know. Now Razor Ramon, Chico, Scott Hall was a boy. Scott Hall was saucy. He come out there, that toothpick, throwing it in the screen. He said that he had the machismo. He was a cool dude. Man, he had people really thinking he was a Cuban, man. That was a regular white dude. But he had people really thinking he was Cuban or Hispanic, man. Oh, man. Woo! Who I got out the NFC and the AFC? Oh, my God. I don't know. Detroit might get up out that NFC, dog. Detroit might get up out that NFC. AFC. You know what, man? Do y'all think Kansas City finna do it again in 3-peat? They be having some really close games, man. And Pat Mahomes ain't had a Pat Mahomes year. But it's like he play big every time you ask him to do it, right? Then a part of me want Lamar to break through. I really want Lamar Jackson to break through just so he can stop. Like, you know, they can stop their criticism. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Bills, Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, Steelers. Steelers can't beat they can't beat Baltimore, man. They can't beat Baltimore. Yeah, that's the AFC deep, man. Yeah, Bills out balling, boy. God damn. Yeah. That's tough. That AFC pick is tough. NFC, man, I really think Detroit going I think Detroit gonna do it, man. I just want to see another team win. No hate towards Chiefs, but damn, can we see somebody? I feel you. That's what people were saying when the Bulls was winning. Man, can we see somebody else get up in here? God dang. Razor Ramon paid his dues in WCW under the name Cactus Jack. I thought Cactus Jack was Mick Foley. Who do you think will be the next face of the NBA when LeBron retires? I don't know, man. They want Wemby. I think they want Wemby to be the face, but I don't know. I don't know if, man, right now it's hard to find a singular face for the league like you could previously. I don't know. That's why I watch boxing and MMA now. After the last Super Bowl, I was like, yeah, I'm yeah. Mankind had Mick Foley had so many gimmicks. He was Dude Love, Cactus Jack, Mankind. He was his regular self as Mick Foley. Yeah. What's your favorite WF pay-per-view? Backlash, No Mercy, Armageddon, No Way Out. I remember when No Way Out had that promo. They had some outstanding promos. When The Rock was going against Stone Cold, remember when was it My Way or the Highway? It was The Rock versus Stone Cold, and they had they had a locker room, like it was like an interview. JR was facilitating the interview. Stone Cold on one side, The Rock on the other side. And it was really like a championship heavyweight fight. Y'all remember that? They was in a locker room. It was really like a championship heavyweight fight, and JR was like he was facilitating the interview. And I think, was that No Way Out when The Rock and Stone Cold went at it again that time? That was No Way Out. I think I like No Way Out, man. I think I like No Way Out. I remember The Rock won the Undisputed Championship in a triple threat match against Kurt Angle and The Undertaker. I think was that No Way Out? Was it Backlash or No Way Out? Was it Backlash or No Way Out? The Rock was in a match with The Undertaker and No Way Out. And I don't, yeah. Well, JR, good old Jim Ross used to have it cracking, boy. That was Vengeance. Vengeance 02. Vengeance, okay. There we go. Vengeance. Next face of the league gonna be by the 2030s, 2020s is cooked with a new face. Yeah, you saw any of Bray Wyatt? I did not, Jabari. I did not see Bray Wyatt now. Were you watching? When Benoit died? I feel like I stopped watching right before Benoit died. Chris Benoit was an outstanding wrestler, though. I watched Benoit's ascension, though, for sure. 07. I stopped watching wrestling around like maybe 06. You think Jordan would have won 06, 05, like 05, 06. I started watching wrestling around 06 maybe. 05, 06. You think Jordan would have won 6 rings without Pippen? No. Scottie Pippen served his purpose, man. Outstanding defender, could bring the ball up the court, can pass, can score when necessary. Nah. I don't think 6. He needed Scottie. Mike was a hellacious player. Outstanding, but he needed Scottie. Greatest wrestling match of all time. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, Iron Man match, Wrestling Mania 12. You know, I've never seen that match, Kendrick. That's crazy. I've never seen that match. Bray Wyatt was a mixture of Undertaker and Mankind. Oh, man, that's tough. Mick Foley used to throw his body around like a rag doll. Mick used to just be jumping off the top of steel cage. I remember when Undertaker pushed him off the top like that. I don't know how the hell him and Undertaker friends at that point. Cause like the way he got thrown off that top, like he was nothing, like he was a sheet of paper. Dog, you throw me like that, fam. I know they all practice it. I'm sure Mick gave him the green light. I know Mick gave him the green light, but it was like, damn, dog. For real? I ain't watched WWE since 2013. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when I got the wrestling video games, I started seeing wrestlers on there that I didn't know. I heard about though, you know. Well, off the cage like that, boy, I was like, what? How the hell is Mick getting up? First of all, how do he get up after that? The way he got thrown off that cage, they was high up. I don't know how you get up after that. I be going back on Peacock and watching all the. They got the stuff on Peacock, man. The old wrestling matches on Peacock. Shawn Michaels had a growth spurt from the Killer Bee. The Pistons could have dominated the mid to late 90s had Isaiah got that career-ending injury. Yeah, Zeke was the man. Zeke could do everything. He was a primary scorer and a primary assist man on the team. That's tough. You think Celtics will win back-to-back championships? They got a chance, man. They got a chance to Kendrick. They got a great team. Or a well-oiled machine. Jason Tatum is on a warpath to prove everybody wrong about him as a player and also to prove Steve Kerr wrong for not playing him. So he got some extra motivation behind him. So we going to see. Yeah, with a subscription, you can watch all the old pay-per-view. Oh, wow. Okay. That's dope. Being to watch all the old pay-per-views. Because, see, I like they wrestle, like YouTube be having the old matches, but they be taking out the entrances. I like watching entrances on wrestling matches. I like that. I like to see when they come out. Like Stone Cold when the glass break, he coming down. You know what I mean? I remember when Undertaker was under the American Badass gimmick and they was at that Limp Bizkit. They keep rolling. He come out with the motorcycle. The Rock come out and they pan the whole crowd to see people stand up one by one in sync. Not one by one, but everybody stand up in sync when the Rock music hit. I like that, man. Copyright music. True. You right. Yeah, you right, 2 cents. That's true. The model, Rick Martel, blew up for a minute. Yeah, I agree. The interest is a part of the match. It's a part of the match, man. I feel like, man, I feel like that it's build up for the match. You know, when Brock Lesnar used to come out and he started jumping around, it's the music playing. You know, when Shawn Michaels do and the fireworks go up, WWE theme song dropped the whole album. Did they? Shawn Michaels' joint was my joint. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. That was a joint. I got the looks. And it drives all the girls wild. I got the moves. Who do you think was the best talker on the mic? The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. J. Kendrick. The Rock would say stuff. Like his comedic timing, how well he had the crowd in the palm of his hands every time he spoke. Like I've never seen it. Like when he was a villain, bro. Even when he was a villain, the crowd would finish his catchphrases. Right? When he was a heel. You know what I mean? I mean, when they made him Hollywood Rock, the fans wanted to hate him so bad, but they still loved him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when they first started repeating, you Rudy Poo, Candy, like he was going crazy. He was calling the crowd trailer park trash. when he was a heel, he was in a nation. You feel me? So yeah, The Rock, he would just say all type of stuff, man. From his interactions with Jonathan Coachman, aka the Coach, with Michael Cole, interactions that he would have with, you know, other wrestlers and Lillian Garcia. All the stuff you say, Lillian, he was great on that mic, man. And that is what propelled him to superstardom. He could talk. And the way he could, like you say, he could roast people. He could make it funny. He could do all different, like the stuff he could do, man. A lot of people did not have that charisma. And that can't be taught. It was just on him. It was in him. It wasn't on him. It ain't on him, it's in him. Like, it was just, yeah. Ultimate Warrior intro. I don't know how the hell. I seen somebody say he would be exhausted from that intro. The Ultimate Warrior would do all that running, jumping around, pulling on the dang on the the ropes, all of that. Like, I be like, man, that's a workout doing all of that. People's eyebrow Rockies do all type of stuff. I remember he had created the little catchphrase. What he say? The jabroni beating, la 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 la, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising. And he was going in. He was going to town. He used to bully the coach. Boy, he used to bully the hell out the coach. But he was really just great with it, man. And that what really took his character to the next level, along with the flashy bravado he had. Because when The Rock got older, he ditched the flashy Versace shirts and he started just wearing regular workout gear, right? And sweatpants and all that. But when he came out with them gold chains on, with them Versace shirts and the shades, man, what? The sideburns, he was talking crazy. He had a Rolex watches on. That was when he was in his bag, boy. And when his theme song was not "If You Smell," it was "Do You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking?" And it started that little nation beat. They had the kind of the nation beat was kind of intertwined with his theme at that time. Ultimate Warrior was crazy. Yeah, I remember LeBron wore the Ultimate Warrior shirt after they beat the Warriors 3-1. He came off the plane wearing a shirt that said Ultimate Warrior. I love Stone Cold stunning them in Man Family. Yeah, Stone Cold was stunning everybody. I remember he gave Stacy Keibler the Stone Cold stunner because she didn't want to drink a beer with him because she said the beer was nasty. He gave her the stunner. I love Cena. I like Doctor of Thugonomics Cena. When he first came out and he would be rapping. You know what I'm saying? Do you see what Magic Johnson said on why he thinks about the NBA ratings are down? He said that players don't hate each other. They are too busy, buddy. Yeah, he got to stop because he was kissing Isaiah before every game. Magic was smiling, grinning in everybody's face. Magic hearing what other people say, man. The real thing is, man, the NBA has not found one. It's too many damn subscriptions you got to pay. Is this stuff too expensive, y'all? I'm not paying for NBA TV. I'm not paying for League Pass. You gotta order all this stuff. You can't even watch your regulars. The Bulls still ain't got no network to watch them on, I don't think. Like, what? You gotta pay all these subscriptions. Ain't nobody doing that. So viewership gonna be down because, man, we are in an inflated. We are living in an inflated economy. I'm sorry. People ain't finna be buying all these different streaming services. We already got all these different streaming services to watch these shows we want to watch because cable became way too damn high, right? And then also at the same time, you have so people are illegally streaming the games. And then I do believe you just don't have the stars are still the faces of the league are still the elder statesmen. You know what I mean? So the younger players don't have the bravado to get the casual fan. They don't have the appeal to have the casual fan want to turn in and watch them play. You need every sport need casuals to ascend. You can't only have purists watching your sport for it to ascend to a new level. You need people who don't normally watching in order to get to that next level. You know what I mean? Like people that did not watch basketball normally would watch Michael Jordan. People that don't watch basketball normally would watch Steph Curry. People that don't watch basketball normally would watch LeBron James. People that don't watch basketball normally would watch Allen Iverson, etc. You know what I mean? No marketable players in the league. Yeah, everything finna be on streaming, and the new gen has a shorter attention span. That's a fact. New generation has a shorter, but see, that's because we have social media, Leo. Back in the day, it wasn't no social media to distract you from the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't text messaging, and now you didn't got away from the game because you texting. It was just different time, you know. So yeah, your focus was a singular focus really. Outside of your kids and your family, it was the game. Now we got social media. Brothers got old girl on Instagram calling them, trying to talk to old girl. When old girl get on the phone, you gotta cut the TV off and concentrate on her because she's so fine. You just stand that old girl all day. So yeah, man. NBA legend is 2010. Legend still carrying the league. That's a fact. They still carrying the league in the mid 2020s, which is crazy to think. Weekly games come back to antenna TV after Xmas. Interest will pick up. Yeah, y'all. Bring them back to antenna TV. The interest gonna peak up, man. Cause now everybody can watch the games. Um, he said, "Be like that. It be like that. Old girl be fine. King breathe. When old girl, when that woman fine, you got her attention. You locking in. You like, man, I'm gonna holler. I'm about to game later. I'm gonna talk to her. You can develop your own opinion on instead of reading a secondhand opinion online in the morning, so you can exchange smack talk at the lunch table. Yeah, that aspect of social media has affected viewership. Personally, I think the NBA are a more better product than the NFL, but the NFL does a better job marketing. Beyonce, well, Kendrick, like I always say, man, the NFL is always going to be king. Football is beloved in this country. Beloved. One, you can only get football outside of Canadian Football League. You only can get it really here in America at the top level. And also in the NFL, the franchises are what matters, not the star players. These franchises are gold. I don't, man, bro. We had Mike Glennon as the quarterback. The Chicago Bears fans still had people going to go to the games. The Green Bay Packers, I always say this, could have me and y'all as the quarterbacks on the team, and people still gonna watch the Packers because they are dedicated to that franchise. The NBA, there's no franchise loyalty like that. It's the stars. The stars make the league. It's a star-driven league in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, that's why when people be telling me, we the Lakers, we the Lakers. I mean, that's cool. You got Laker fandom, but like, that doesn't supersede like being a Laker fan don't supersede like being a fan of a superstar in the NBA, you know? Oh, NFL feels more like an event than just saying it's just a sport. Yeah, it does. Yeah, they know how to make that Super Bowl, man. That Super Bowl is a monster. That Super Bowl is a monster. They developed a championship game that has fanfare around it like nothing I've ever seen. The NBA Finals ain't never been close to the Super Bowl. Even at its height, I don't think it's ever been close to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, NFL, I'm going to read this. It'd be extremely difficult for the NBA to overtake the NFL as number one. It's extremely difficult, man. People love football too much in this country. In America, man, people love it too much. They in it for money, women, clothes, and other pointless BS. Yeah, but I think it's some guys that are really, really dedicated to ball. It's just they don't got that aura and that appeal to get the casual fan to really want to lock in and watch them. Talk about somebody's favorite team, they gonna argue you down. Talk about somebody's favorite player, right? Talk about their favorite player and fighting words. They like, yeah, you right. That's why the NFL is She said you don't like Kevin Gates. What's going on? How you pronounce your name? Haka. Listen, I like Kevin Gates when the lyrics ain't overly sexual. Like he could be flowing, right? Then the next thing you know is suck on the toes, licking the crack of her ass. All right, G. Calm down, brother. Oh, man. You said she can't answer you. She can't. Spell it. She can spell out her name to me. And listen, we grown. So I'm not saying brothers ain't on their personal time. I'm not saying brothers ain't freaky in their personal time. It's just I'm used to Hassa. Right. See? She did it for me too, since she pronounced her name. Hassa. Okay. There we go. I appreciate it. Right? So I'm used to rap, brother be flowing, but I ain't used to like he'll just come out of nowhere, just violating. Like you be like, all right, he flowing, then he just come out of nowhere like, I spit on a nipple, spit on the other one. Bro. You be like, be cool, bro. Be cool. And again, I'm not saying brothers not freaked out in a personal time. That's cool. It's just I'm used to rap sounding a certain way. You feel me? So when I be hearing that, I'm like, man, he gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm not with the spitting in the mouth. Man, I'm gonna have to do for my members only. I'm gonna do a chat that we talk about all the wild stuff, the super, super wild stuff. You feel me? She said, I ain't with that spitting in the mouth. Oh, gather round. I got a story to tell. I can't tell it on here though. I can't start on here. Oh, he said what I walk into. West Coast, what's the word, man? I'm just talking. Oh. You say they still can't pronounce your name right after you spell it for them? I can't tell it on here. That's gonna have to be for the member. He said, y'all freaky. No, that's what look. Man, seeing all the comments and videos again, crazy how much the channel blew up. SL, man, I appreciate you, dog. You've been rocking with me from day one, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support. You said short ain't wild. Oh nah, Too Short be talking that Mackin. Kevin Gates be like, he go left field with it. Like, you be like, bro, what? What you on? Listen, and my fraternity brother, I be telling them, because you know, I pledge down south. And I be like, y'all like this in y'all music, man. You feel me? That what y'all them down south brothers be freaked out. I be like, y'all be like it. Y'all like hearing this in y'all song. I'm like, man, you know, Gates be wilding. Too Short comes to the Too Short comes to one of the lounges. Say, listen, for real? Where you at, SL? Right. I gotta do the Patreon. I gotta talk. That's when I can talk like Kevin Gates on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk like the YouTube go try to get me up out of here. They go try to get me up out the way. Sacramento, okay. Got you. Sac. And they thought Mike Vick was finna go to Sacramento State at first. That's what they thought. You know what I'm saying? Then he ended up going to Norfolk State. Do you think, man, my sticker's coming all off my cane, man. My son been, let me stop blaming my child. I'm not gonna blame him for that, but my letters and stuff coming all off my cane. I had the Playboy Bunny thing on here, all that. Do you think NFL players could play in the NBA? So look, man, you know what's crazy? Y'all know Antonio Gates never played college football. Like, and Antonio Gates became a Hall of Fame football player. Never played college football. I didn't know. I thought he played football at Kent State. He was just a hooper. And it became so I don't know, man. You just never know. Antonio Gates became a dog. Hold on. He played football there too? Did he play football at Kent State too? Or was just basketball? Why somebody told me he ain't never played football? He played football at Kent State too? Now, Tony, okay, yeah. Tony and Pep played basketball at in college, but I think they were primarily football players. Charlie Ward. Yeah, Ronald Curry. So they say, no, he just played basketball. Right now, Kendrick, Right now, I heard Antonio Gates only played basketball in college. So I got to figure out what the story. He got to do an interview. He got to do an interview. Antonio Gates was a dog for it was San Diego at the time. It was San Diego. But him, LaDainian, Phillip Rivers, Phillip Rivers got about 10 kids, boy. They all with his wife, but he got like 10 or 8 to 10 kids. I don't know how. What the man? I tried a 1v1 a football player in basketball every time I went in the paint, he would bear hug me on some Mark Henry. Yeah. Are you talking about his name was Greg Paulus. Greg Paulus. 2 cents. Greg Paulus. He transferred to Syracuse and ended up playing quarterback. Greg Paulus, I remember him, man. Looked like beans from dang on Even Stevens and shit, man. Cam Newton. Cam, from my knowledge, he was never a basketball player, from what I know. Randy was a hooper though. I don't. Was Cam a basketball player? He was at Westlake High School in Georgia. He built like one Cam, big old Cam, 6'5", 6'6", like 250. He a big dude. Cam was bigger than his own linebacker, Luke Kuechly. He was bigger than Luke. I mean, I seen him and Luke Kuechly. I seen him and Luke Kuechly standing next to each other. I'm like, bro, there's no way he that much bigger than Luke. For real. Randy Moss too. Yeah, Moss played with with White Chocolate, Jason Williams. For sure. He said that hat gave him superpowers with that feather. Facts. My number, I remember we went down to West Virginia, Morgantown, West Virginia, boy. Never seen a Cam basketball highlight. Nah, me neither. Say Cam a weirdo. Nah, when Cam talking about he was going to the strip club, he didn't go for the women, he went for the guys so he can stun on them and show how much money he was making. It was like it was competitive for him. Like it was a competition. I'm competitive, so I wanted to show them like I was getting money more. And I'm looking like, man, man, who cares about what these dudes in here think about it? They know you got bread. Yes, that's what he said. He said he liked going to the strip club. He didn't go for the girls. He went for the dudes to like, because it was a competition. He ain't start throwing out money till he seen other people throwing out money. And when other dudes start throwing out money, he wanted to let them know he was getting to it. So he was throwing bread out, like letting them know you ain't getting bread like I'm getting it. You ain't getting bread like I'm getting it. That's what he was saying. I'm looking like, what? Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I've been to the strip club twice in my life. Okay? Twice in my life. And I'm not, no. No. I don't care if I got bread. I'm just not doing that. But anyway, is that goofy as it? That is supreme goofball Jamal activity in Chicago, Tremont. That is big goofball Jamal activity. Throwing mortgages at strippers to compete with other men. Yes. That is yes, because at that point, brother, like what? I never looked at myself as in competition with other men like that. And yeah, I don't live my life for validation from men. I don't. Really, I don't live my life for validation from nobody but God, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, you feel me? Now, of course, as children, as you know, when you're coming up and you're growing up uh into your adulthood, you want validation from your parents and stuff. I'm not, boy, I'm not out here trying to get no validation from no dudes. They you trying to take them home when the club closed. I'm sure a lot of them do feel. A lot of the rappers and entertainers be taking the strippers home after the club closed. They definitely do. They definitely do. He said, I know, I've been there. You see the interview with Malika Andrews and DeMar DeRozan when she was responding to the criticism of her saying she hates black men. I didn't see the interview, but I heard she kind of responded to it or whatever. I don't know, man. I just remember when that damn email Udoka situation came out, and she was like, when he was like, "Where's this woman?" Or Stephen A. was like, "Where's the woman?" And she was like, "We're not gonna blame a woman. No, we're gonna blame her. She was married and she was freaking off with Ime Udoka. He ain't the only one that was like the woman was a victim in this." I'm like, man, what? Do you think simping is the biggest problem in dating? I wouldn't just say that. I would think it's a lot of different problems in dating. I think it's just a lot of too much social media where people are living in a false reality, right? You got relationship gurus telling men the wrong things. One man is telling one certain relationship gurus are telling men to just do whatever the woman say and pay all her bills and she'll like you. Other relationship gurus are telling men to hate women and to despise them and to treat them like next to nothing. I don't agree with either approach. There's a medium between everything. I think the big problem with dating, I think too, yeah, social media has tainted a lot of things where people think people are living lives they aren't living, and these crazy expectations for dating. You know, dating I think was probably a lot more simple in the early days of social media and before a certain type of rap came out. What is simping? That's a great question. Um, I can't really just describe it per se, but people would say simping is basically acquiescing to anything a woman says with the hopes of her liking you, right? Even if it's something that's like against your moral code and compass, even if it's something that's against like your integrity, just going with it in order to gain the affections of a woman, right? That's what some people can would consider simping. But that's what some people would be considered simping. But yeah. But like I said, I don't I'm not a channel that preaches that men should hate women and despise them and all that too, you know? Um I don't. But I also don't think that you should do everything a woman just tells you to do. You know what I mean? So I think it's a medium between everything. So me personally, that's how I feel. Marvin Gaye or Teddy Pendergrass. Me personally, J. Kendrick, I like Teddy P. Now, yeah, that's true. You see men calling. See, those are really confused men. Did you say Hassa? Hassa? I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hassa? Yeah, those are confused men. See, I advocate against those type of individuals. You have a lot of people who are just very, a lot of them MGTOW and red pill dudes that just hate a woman's existence. So you can't compliment a woman. You can't take a woman on a date. It's simping. That's stupid. That's dumb. And I could never agree with those type of sentiments. I'm sorry. It's the red pill folk. You can't compliment a woman. You a simp. You simp. They be like, bro, shut up. And then the dudes that be saying that is dudes that never got girls in their life. Never got a woman. Never don't. I mean, never, never was getting girls in the first place. So they've developed this whole persona to hate women because they could never stand next to them. You know what I mean? Is it wrong for a man to pay for the first date? No, I pay for first dates before, Milan. Not at all. You know what I mean? You courting a woman. Like I said, I was raised by a black man who had no problem courting a woman. So, I want to take you out. I'll pay for the first date. It's cool. It's all love. Most people fall in the bell curve. Their streams are at the tails. You had a guy refuse to pay. You know what, man? I be feeling bad for a lot of women, man. Brothers be out here watching too much of this shit on YouTube, man, and be having a mind fogged up, and they be using these YouTubers as their fathers, and they be trying to live vicariously through these dudes they watch on YouTube, and then try to apply that in everyday life. What they don't realize is these dudes are playing a character for YouTube, and they know there are men at home who will eat that up, and men that just hate their life, that want to hear stuff, content about being absolutely rude, as rude as you can be. Excuse me. There are men who sit at home and want to watch content about being rude to women all day long, right? And so they gear their channels towards those individuals, right? They pander to those men. But them same YouTubers who talk like that would never, a lot of them dudes wouldn't even do that in their own personal time when they dating a woman. I told them I don't mind paying half for the second date. Man, that is very unfortunate, man. That's crazy. Man, you know, I got a 13-year-old daughter out here too. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, man. Me and my baby, we finna have to talk because this is getting crazy out here. I got a 13-year-old daughter, and this is dude, young. These guys are watching this content, red pill content. They're getting younger and younger consuming this type of content. You feel me? And when my daughter gets 16, she gonna have young dudes probably talking, trying to like being ultra disrespectful. You know, because that's what they heard some YouTubers say. It blacked them hard to find a good boyfriend at the moment. Yeah, it take time. You'll find somebody. Take time. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, believe it or not, it's some good brothers out here that got their head on their shoulders. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, y'all got to sift through a lot of the BS on it, and that's very unfortunate too. Both males and females are becoming more extreme in influence. That's a fact. Very extreme. They're marketing young boys. My line brother up in here, LB. What's the word, Noop? What's the word, my boy? They're marketing young boys that are easiest market, especially if they had their hearts broken. That is a great point, SL. That is a great point. You can get a young man to hate a woman early if they've gone through heartbreak, right? Because we go through heartbreak young. So the YouTubers, they figure out a way. A lot of the red pill dudes and stuff, they figure out a way to you ain't miss nothing, LB. I just been talking about all different type of stuff. You ain't miss nothing. But yeah, they figure out a way to gear their channel to the young dudes. It's easy to market themselves to the young guys because a lot of young men are fresh off of heartbreak, you know, and they start telling them shit, and you like, man, it's not gonna work, dog. Cat Williams predicted at the beginning of the year a lot of celebrities will go down. Do you think that in 2025 more celebrities will go down? I don't know. Um, he said, if you got bread, just have fun and never go. No, man, you gotta find love. You gotta find a woman for you at some point, dog. Talk to the girl that liked you from way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? If you worried about somebody gonna be just taking your money from you. I heard it described as who plays the game better. Yeah, man, dating is kind of crazy. Dating is crazy in this world now. I don't know. But yeah, LB, I'm on here with the. You feel me? I'm ready to get out there. I'm ready to get back there. Like when we was online, bro. I'm ready to get back out there. Makes me think of the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Alfalfa, Little Rascals. Dating, dating. I'm sorry, my Chicago accent. Dating, dating. Yeah. Yes. Are you in college? Okay. What college you go to, Milan? Man, I be calling my daughter middle name, and I be calling my daughter that. Man, that's crazy. What do I think about the college football playoffs so far? Not that exciting, brother. Nah, it's not. It hasn't been that exciting for me, Kendrick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nick Solano, what's going on? What's the word? What's the word? Man, I'm about to look next year when I go. I'm gonna go back to school. During homecoming. I'm gonna go to school during homecoming, and I'm gonna go to school during homecoming, and I'm gonna record the news. I'm finna record us getting that cane work in, man. Houston Community College. Okay, you in Houston. That man Dirk is not getting, boy. It's tough on Dirk out here, man. Yeah, I know they added another. He said Dirk getting a slap. You think so? SL, you think he gonna get from under it? You say he got enough money? A lot of these court systems be wanting you to pay up. They just want a whole bunch of money from you. So I don't know, but you know they say the federal people don't fed. They say the federal conviction rate is very, very high. But I know they trying to get. He said he got enough. He said we said the same thing about Thug. Now SL, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you. You right. People said the same thing about Thug. We say he cooked, right? But SL, they say that was the state of Georgia. They say that wasn't federal. So I guess we got to see how it play out, because they just tried to they just add another, they just got another charge on him for murder for hire, as far as like in retaliation for the death of his brother D thing. You know what I'm saying? They just tried that. They're trying to add on that one to him, saying, "Do you hear about Travis Hunter girlfriend DM?" I don't know if that DM was real. J. Kendrick. State Ricos are notorious just as hard as Ferry. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. Okay. Yeah, but I will say a lot of times the court system, we want a lot of bread from you. You got a lot of money. They be like, yo, especially when it's legitimate money. You know what I mean? Like when it's legitimate money, they're like, okay, we gonna get this money about you. He he say we gotta have Bull like Sammy the Bull from the Mafia to get out. I hear you. Yeah, Sammy the Bull, off so many people got off. He had to tell on a lot of people. Cause you know if it was you, I'm cooked, boy. If it was me, I'm cooked. That's like when Big Meech did all that time. I think personally, um, I don't know what you think, because he didn't have no legitimate funds or something that come from. I don't know. No, but he had that lawyer. He had that lawyer. The same lawyer Dirk got. Drew Fenling, I think. Big ups to you, young brother, for continuing to do your thing. I appreciate it, Thomas Keys. I appreciate it. Sammy told on a lot of people. He told on a lot of people. Ain't it funny they always come after the black celebrities? Yeah, he gonna come for sure. You know what I don't like, man? He said Dirk gonna have to tell on everybody, man. Do you think Caleb Williams will be the next face of Chicago sports? I gotta see how next season gonna go. We trying to find the next face of Chicago sports right now. We definitely trying to find the next face of Chicago sports 100%. Matter of fact, D Rose having D Rose night in Chicago on January 4th. Only reason Kels got hit is because they had snowballed. It would have been a clear mishandling just if he didn't. Remember, Kels also running free for a minute. He got free after that dang on tape. Well, it was clearly him on the tape and still was able to go free because the girls say that wasn't her. When everybody looking like that is you, girl. You know, unfortunately, crazy. I think Angel Reese is the next face of Chicago sports. She could be. But you do need, Jabari, I will say this. You need a male. You also need a male face of the sports too. It can't just be the girl. You're gonna need a face of one of the big revenue generating sports, which is the male sports. So I think Angel could be one of them. I think Angel could be one of the faces for sure. But I think they're gonna need like somebody from the Bulls, somebody from the Bears, somebody from like the Cubs or the White Sox to really be the face for real. Got them on for high and the feds never come until they know they got you. Yeah, man. Yeah, he got Aaron Hall influence. That's a fact. He did. Do you think Tory Lanez? I mean, you know, I never really looked into that situation, Hassan. I never really looked into that situation heavily like that. I don't even know the particulars like that around that whole situation, to be real with you. And I should know because my channel is geared towards entertainment, culture, and stuff like that. I never looked into that for real. Aaron Hall is another. Aaron Hall is a wild dude, SL. Like, man, I will never forget when Aaron Hall was on Vlad TV. You know what I'm talking about, SL. He's a peculiar brother, I would say. Yeah, hopefully Kayla will. He's SL, no. He's a very peculiar brother. I don't know. Something did that, yeah. Man. Teddy thought he was wild. Teddy's like, yo, I gotta get away from dude. Like, if you see how that dude talk, you like, this is not the same dude that made I Miss You. This is not the same dude that made that song. He outstanding singer. The man was talking about Gloria Velez, right? Now he got Gloria. Gloria, like when Gloria got pregnant, Gloria was like 16 or something like that. How old was Gloria? He messed with Gloria. He said he didn't know she was that young. He didn't know, right? Gloria had to have been about 16 or something, right? And he was talking about when he first had an encounter with her. And listen to how this man describes in the first encounter he had with the mother of his child. Listen to how Aaron Hall described that. That let me know everything I need to know about that brother. I said, anything they say he did it. I'm sorry. The way he described his first interaction with the mother of his child, who happened to be underage at the time. Now, he said he didn't know she was that old, that young. He thought she was 18 and older. He didn't know she was 16, but look up Aaron Hall, Vlad TV. Juan. Put in Vlad TV, Aaron Hall. And look how he described it. He's like, I grabbed her. She grabbed me by the hand. I took her upstairs. Effed her. I'm like, hey, bro, you too old to be talking like this. How your child gonna be looking at you? Look at my daddy talking about my mama. Like, that's crazy. Thoughts on Caitlin Clark getting her number retired after it hasn't been a year since she left college? Well, I mean, be honest with you, Jabari, I don't really, like, time elapsed, I don't really mind. Like, if they would have retired, man, y'all got to look at that interview. He sound crazy. He in there after, took upstairs after. He's like, man, Puff, you know, who do you say? All them dudes, they all seen me F before. They all see me do it. They see me I was effing in the, like basically was saying he was he said he was having sex in the room when dudes was in there. They seen how he get down. Basically, like I show him how I get down. I'm like, bro, this man, Aaron at the time had to been about 50. I'm like, why is this dude talking like this? Is you on that stuff? I'm like, dudes back in the day, is you on that Sherm? Yes, he talked about, and he named famous people that saw him freaking in rooms. I forgot what names he dropped. I promise you, who he say. Yeah, he was wilding in the interview, and I was like, yeah, this dude here. I don't know how he get the same notoriety as Bobby and James Brown. Yeah, man, he didn't brag about. Listen, the man told everybody after he was messing with Gloria Velez, Gloria went and tattooed Aaron's above her groin area. Above her, you know what? She tatted Aaron. She got Aaron's with an apostrophe S tattooed above her lower part. She got it tattooed down there. After I did that, I'm like, yo. She got it tattooed down there because I put it down. I do what I do. I put it down like that. I'm like, gee, this dude is wild, man. Nadine, hi. I follow you all the way to France. I love your content. Shout out from Paris. Paris. Oh, je m'appelle Malcolm. Quel âge as-tu? The original Christian Rock. Yeah, no camera phone, no ring cam, no security system. Brothers was wilding. Avant or Joe in the verses. Woo! I was just listening to that. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking. That was a joint. It's all right, me, baby. Boy, him and Kiki Wyatt. Silhouette of a perfect frame. Shadows of young man will always remain. Always remain. That was a joint. Joe got them hits now. Especially the Dirty Mac and Anthem. Baby, I wanna do all the things a man won't do. Hey, don't be worried about. I like your channel. You got a sub. It's all over. I appreciate it. It's positive, man. For real. Yeah. Nah. Look, Joe was talking on that song. Joe killed that joint. For real. He was dirty macking though, talking about all the stuff your man want. Don't be talking about what the dude ain't doing. Just get the girl. You gonna get the girl. Don't be talking about your man ain't doing this. Your man ain't doing that. Yeah, not a player. Still not a player. What? He killed that hook. Come on. 40 crop. Said Dirty Mac and crack me up. You know Dirty Mackin. The Dirty Mackin at his finest. Brothers was Dirty Mackin back then. That's your man. That's who you with? Hey, be cool. be cool, man. I told y'all LL on Hey Lover. LL Cool J on Hey Lover was Dirty Mackin to the core. Do you get your passports? Do you get your shots? Do you? R. Kelly was in there recruiting. Talking about, do you get your passports? Do you get your shots? Like, hey boy, what you on? Your passport. I mean, Kels, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Deja H, what's going on, Deja? Y'all is up tonight. I'm gonna wake up my son. My son finna run up in here. He finna be crying and stuff. Kendrick was dirty back in the He was dirty macking on that anti. He was. He was dirty macking. Brothers, look, bro, it be brothers be dirty macking. You watching from work, that's love, Deja. I appreciate you watching from work. That mean a lot to me. We're gonna try to have a little fun, make you laugh on your work time. I be acting a fool for real. That's why I can't smoke or drink. If I smoke or drink, I'll really be crazy for real. You feel me? I'm already a fool. So I can't be doing that. I can't be doing no narcotics or drinking no liquor. You might be young, but you yeah, R. Kelly wilding. When I saw that brother, I knew Kels was a crazy. I knew he was wild as hell when he put that damn Zorro mask on his face. Cause what the hell is you doing? What is you doing? Then I remember when he was like, this around that time, like 2008, 2009, he started wearing clothes like a young ass kid. He was wearing like them damn sweaters with all the little diamonds and stuff all on it. And dollar signs all on the sweaters. Like, what are you doing? Like, he was like 40 something. Like, what are you wearing this for? That's when I knew he was crazy. Then I remember he was at the concert sticking his tongue out, and 50-some-year-old women was patting his tongue with a rag. He's sticking his tongue out his mouth. They patting his tongue with a rag. I say, yo, them older black women, R. Kelly got something on them, boy. They be looking at them damn old videos back in the day. Y'all seen that clip? He's sticking his tongue out, and them grown women patting his tongue with a towel. I said, oh no, man, this nigga. I'm like, what's old girl name? What's her name, man? Gail King. Robert. When he took his shirt off. Hey, I'm thinking about Smokey Robinson. What Smokey say? Smoking that dough. Gang banging. Gang banging. Now, for real, you know, Hassan in Chicago, Southside Chicago all day. What? We grew up on R. Kelly. I'm telling you. R. Kelly had that TP2.com. TP2? What? Feeling on your booty? That was my song. I was a little boy. I couldn't wait to feel on a woman's booty to that song and dance. That brother said he feeling thugged out. Feeling thugged out. Brother was talking about he feeling thugged out. Yeah, Smokey had an album called Gasms. Who wrote this song for Smokey? Booga 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 booty. Booga booga booga. That's what you talking about, Hassan. Booga booga booga. He was wilding. That let me know he already was crazy. Chocolate Factory. Thomas, my grandmama was vibing on the Chocolate Factory. My grandmama, that Chocolate Factory. What? That's why black folks, another reason why black folks couldn't leave him alone. He had all them songs. My grandmama, what? I was just with my grandma yesterday. She went and got that Chocolate Factory album. Hey, what album had that? I will never leave. No. Was that on Chocolate Factory? That's my song. Since the day the doctor took me out of the womb and spanked me. What do you say, girl? I was meant to be with you. I was born to be with you, and the rest is history. Generations now all grown up, now they carry my seed. That means now we are flesh and blood. For you I am in love. For the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. You've been blessed with the love that's rare. That's why I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, R. Kelly really. Yeah. The man made remixes to his own song. People don't even remember the initial ignition. That girl, please Let me put my key in your ignition, babe. Come on, man, cause we off up in this Jeep. We fogging up the windows. Man, that was a joy. Can I hear you say, green light, do it slow, yellow light, take a break. Cause these are hazards when we ball. Can you say what? We was in what? Oh, y'all finna have me. Hold on, man. Hey, y'all Chicago for real, Joe. To the bone. I tell you, to the bone, Gristle. If you cut my arm right now, mouth sauce coming out, not blood. For real. Favorite R. Kelly album. Ooh, wait. Hold on now. You didn't had that. Now you didn't brought a topic out. Favorite R. Kelly album. That is a great question. Okay. We had 12 play. So TP2.com was fire. TP2, do you mind if I strip for you? Get your body real open, baby. What? That's when I turned to K. Look, that is when Pimp or Die Kappa Alpha Psi come out. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? That went what? Then what he had on there? TB2.com was fire. What? Look, my line brother know what I'm talking about. Pimp or Die, Kappa Alpha Psi. Chicago got great music and beautiful women. Hate y'all teams and it's way too cold. It's cold, right? It's colder than the bitter baby mama outside. It's colder than penguin piss outside right now, brother. But in that summertime, brother, that summertime shot, downtown off Lake Michigan, going down Lakeshore Drive. What? Take a woman down Lakeshore Drive in the summertime is over with. I ain't lying. Forgot he did New Jack Swing at the point he did, y'all. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie now. Beautiful black women. Sure. You know. Jay Hill figure, you know. 12 play. Yeah, TB2.com had a lot of. Man, matter of fact, was Fiesta on TB2.com? Fiesta was on there, wasn't he? What I wish was on 2B2.com. I wish. I'm just an R&B thug, babe, trying to get some thing. Do you want a date, babe? R&B, that R&B thug. And hold on. There can only be one me. Can't nobody do your body like me. What say? I want to take you home. What did he say? I forgot how that joint went. When I get you home, baby girl, it's on. Want to kiss your lips, then I'm gonna raise your slip. I'm gonna take your hand and let you feel these ribs. I'm a winner. No, he definitely married Aaliyah. He definitely married her. That's how you know he was like, what did you doing? Yeah, she was 15 and he tried to act like she was 18 on the documents, but she was 15 at the time. You know what I'm saying? He did marry her for sure. Better group, Drew Hill or Jagged. Ooh, Juan, what you trying? You trying to start something on here? I was walking home, and I was listening to Beauty. This is about 2 weeks ago. And Beauty is her name. I'm hoping I can make you mine. For another man steals your heart. One step, Beauty is mine. No. Now, Jagged Edge had them hits, though. Things I feel like I didn't walk right out of heaven. Things like I didn't damn near throw my life away. Hey, come on, man. Woo! Hold on, Jagged Edge got too many hits. I mean, Good Luck Charm came later, and they had what's my nothing is promised to me and you. So why would we let this thing go? Yeah, that joint hard. I gotta be the one you love. Come on. I gotta be. I'm just telling you. Gotta be. That was some R&B, y'all. That R&B hit different. Brothers was in love with a woman. That's why I thought I was gonna be singing in the rain by the girl in a coat, spinning around in circles, doing this little move like this. You feel me? Who better, Donnell Jones? Now her song from Chicago, so you know I got a Chicago bias. I ain't going. Oh, Von had them bangers though. But Donnell, that's my dude. You know what's up, gotta know what's up, and I'm digging you. I'm feeling you. What's up? Donnell had a song called This Love. That was my joint. Would you mind if I take sit right here? Cause you sitting alone. Oh, mm, 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 mm. Tank or Joe? Man, I'ma go Joe personally. She say Tank. You say Tank? Tank got them hits. I can't contribute nothing to the R&B combo. Tank is underrated though. My father used to like, what's that song? Maybe I deserve for you to do all the things I did to you. Maybe I deserve. Hey, that's my daddy. That was my dad's song to my mama when he was acting a fool, wilding out here. H-Town to Jodeci. I'm go with Jodeci. Shout out H-Town though, man. Shout out H-Town. R&B singers don't make love songs nowadays. They try to act tough. Right, man. Them love songs was hitting, boy. That's when you could make a CD for your girlfriend back in the day. Make a CD, that was your love language. Make a CD, y'all. Make a CD for your girl. This is a song we finna be vibing to. I remember I said I was gonna get married off Case Happily Ever After. Couldn't we please be happily ever after? Couldn't we please, baby? And that's what, man, what my Carmack said, man. My lips dry. Whole time. I think it's because R&B and hip hop. Yeah, it's too intertwined now. You finna work at Cutco. Brother, no, you're not gonna work at Cutco. I made the video, the guide, to tell you to stay away from it, brother. Stay away from it. That was a time when R&B sounded way different. Yeah, I'm telling you, Chris, when Chris Brown made Loyal and stuff, hip hop started intertwining. August Alsina and them came out. I love this shit. And I like this. I like that song. I love it. Right? But when Chris did that Loyal and all of that, it just hip hop started intertwining. Said Cutco still around. I'm sure they still around scamming people. Cause I remember, that's my highest video, my most viewed video on YouTube is that Cutco video, right? And people be saying they be getting Cutco ads on my video where I'm clowning Cutco and talking about how they got, predatory practices and stuff, Tyrese better actor or singer. Tyrese can sing. He can sing. I know he do some crazy stuff, but that brother can sing. You feel me? That sweet lady? Come on, what? That sweet lady, man. Man, look. What? See, brothers, I'm telling y'all, if I could sing, I'd be acting a fool out here. God knew. Don't give me that gift. I'd be acting a fool. I'd be singing all day long. I'd be outside. I would be singing on YouTube all day. Neo or the Dream. Ooh, the American Dream. Hey, listen. Hey, the Dream was my guy. I mean, when I first heard Falsetto, That man, but Neo cold. I remember Neo had a song. Was that on his debut album, Mirror? Mirror? Yeah, Neo got them. Neo got them joints though. But I really do like the Dream though. I do like the Dream. Usher, I'm gonna have to go with Usher Raymond personally. Nadine, that Say It. Woo! Hold on, that takes me back to high school. Hold on, let's Say It. Won't you say it? Yeah, Neo is a great songwriter. The Dream is actually a very great songwriter too. He wrote Umbrella for Rihanna. Was that him or The Dream wrote Umbrella, didn't he? Yeah. Not it raining more than enough. Yeah. Miss Independent. Yeah. Pretty Ricky started that shift in R&B. Pretty Ricky. Hey, boy, hold on. Pretty Ricky, my 5 in the morning, and I'm up having fun with you. I was be on the phone caking. Now they came out my 8th grade year. 07, 06, 06, 06. 8th grade, I graduated 07. But that 06, around like the beginning of 06, not beginning, mid, like the end of 06, they had On the Hotline came out. Or was that 07, 06? Yeah. Taylor Rooks or Joy Taylor. I'm gonna tell you right now. I gotta go with that Taylor Rooks to Kendrick. Let me tell you, Taylor Rooks found it in Frog Hair. She found it in the ticket on the dashboard. I ain't finna hold you. Summer Walker or Ari Lennox. I like Summer Walker's music, man. I remember I first heard her. My son and mother put me on that. I'm like, hold on now. She sound good. I like Ari Lennox though. I like Ari Lennox though. Ari Lennox sound like an Erica Badu type to me. I like both. I like both of them, man. I like both of them. I remember the first song I ever heard by Ari Lennox. I was late to the train. That BMO that break me off. I said, hold on, this sound good, man. That sound good, man. And she was in that video looking good than a mind. I was like, hold on now. I'll put Joy in a plate of gravy and salt with a biscuit. Calvin up there watching Coming to America. Put you in the get you in the gravy, sop you up with a biscuit. Yeah, Ari got a voice, man. That Ari Lennox, I like her voice, man. On fire. Music or Jamie Foxx? Woo, LB. Music Soul Child of Jamie Foxx. I like both of these artists, man. I am a Bulls fan, man. I'm young, bro. You know, I just wear hats to match my clothes. It's some green up in this. You feel me? So I just threw the green hat on to like match with it. You feel me? But I am a Bulls fan though. Music Soul Child got some dope music. Jamie Foxx, that Jamie Foxx Unpredictable album was fire. Tonight is my party. He had a song called VIP on there. Everybody in my party is VIP. We gonna sip champagne for free. And we gonna sip champagne. That one was hard. Maxwell or D'Angelo? So that Brown Sugar album was fire. But that Maxwell, I grew up off Maxwell. Like my mama had me cleaning up, listening to Ascension. Shouldn't I realize you're the highest of the high? You're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. Thoughts on Kendrick's GNX album? I really enjoy that album. I think that album is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Only song I really and Dodger Blue is growing on me. I ain't like Dodger Blue at first. I did not. But it's growing on me now. Yeah, Abracadabra. Yeah, boy, I be getting down on Eminem now. Yeah, D'Angelo do got some stuff. The man got a song full of curse words. The whole hook is ish, damn, mf'er. And it sound good as hell. Like what? And that Luther, when I first heard that Luther, what? Hey, him and SZA sound good, man. They just go well together, man. You know what I'm saying? SZA and Kendrick is like hot sauce and ramen noodles. You feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think what do you know, like SZA and Kendrick go together like meatballs in a baby shower. You feel me? Like a Burberry shirt in a baby shower. They just go together. Glorious fire. Glorious fire. That song, I'm gonna be real with you. It's just as good as Luther. Gloria is just as good as Luther. That is a fire song. And the way SZA ends that song, the way she says Gloria after his last verse, and the way she goes on and runs at the end of the song. What? That's hard. That's hard. That is a dope. That's probably the most slept on song on the album. Gloria is fire. My grandma's so tired of me listening to play. Shout out to grandmama, man. Shout out to grandma. What do you think of the NBA Cup? NBA Cup was cool, man. It was cool. I like Giannis. Them getting to the Giannis, my second favorite player behind LeBron James right now. Giannis is my second favorite player easily in the NBA. Easily. OutKast, a goodie mob. OutKast. I got a picture of Andre 3000 that I used to be sitting in front of when I did my videos. I'm gonna show it to you. It's my little sister got it for me. It's a picture of Andre 3000 and he's dressed up like Mr. Clean. It's homage to homage or homage to the So Fresh So Clean song from Stankonia album. So yeah. OutKast is my favorite rap group of all time. T.I. Future. Tip. Now, again, if you want to party, people gonna say Future, right? But like rapping, like I'm a rap head. Tip easily. Tip got every type of record you can think of. Introspective records. He got club records. He got, dope dealing records. He got girl records, love song record. Like he got all type of songs you could think of. He said you gotta be young to compare to the Future. Yeah, my LB, yeah. But you know what though? I'm gonna say this though. Future is really big in the South for sure. I mean in general, but yeah. Tip had a crazy run. I'm from Georgia and never was heavy on Future-ish. I like Jeezy more. Okay. I chose OutKast, but Goody Mob though for sure. Definitely. Future still caking up Sierra. I know that ain't who I think it is. Remember he was talking to dude, he was like, I'm looking like, where she go at? Remember he was in ATL, where she go at? My little sister used to always imitate that line from Big Boy in the movie. Where she go at? He said, I'm a little parched. I worked up a sweat. I'm a little parched. Throw some money in my mouth. That was so disrespectful. Little Big Brother. That's my movie. We went to the show, to the movies, but you know, Chicago, we call it the show. You know, Big Boy was wilding. He was trying to scare the hell out of Ant. He popped open that knife. He said, "Oh, you jumping? You scared? Scary as hell, man." So you scared? Big boy was wilding in there. And my little sister always be like, "You smoke? You smoke? You smoke?" I don't know why they said they played that 3 times. You smoke? You smoke? You smoke? What up, fam? Salute to you for not backing down in the comment section. It's all love, Joe. What's going on? Future wouldn't have made it during that early 2000 era when T.I. and Jeezy. Oh, man. He slammed a T.I. in the alley. He did, man. I'm like, Tip too little be wrestling with Big Boy. Tip too little, man. That was so disrespectful. He said Tory Lanez or Drake. Drake? You know, I ain't never really been big on Lanez like that, for real, like that. I'm gonna be real with you. I like some songs from him, but I ain't never really been big on Tory like that. Like his music like that. I ain't never really been into Tory Lanez like that for sure. Yeah. But yeah, Drake, it ain't close to me. Yeah, that ain't even close. I'm with you, SL. Lane's music doesn't hit even close. I don't like Tory or Drake. He said skip them both and keep the weekend. Take your nose off my keyboard. What you following me for? It's a room full of... My favorite Drake song. That is a great question, Milan. Favorite Drake song. Man. That is a really... I'm trying now. I got to think about... Okay, my favorite Drake album got to be the Take Care joint. Man. Favorite Drake song. That is tough. Look What You Done is one of my favorite songs, LB. I was going to say that. I love that song. I love that song, bro. That is a really dope record, bro. That's a really dope song, LB. Look What You Done. Hey, man, you feel me? That's why we locked in 0 to 100. That was a night. That was a nice joint. Weekend, a party next though. I'm gonna go with the Weekend. I better find your loving. Y'all know I hated that song initially, and then I grew to really love that song, but I didn't like it initially. Y'all, favorite Drake. That is hard. Drake songs too. He was a rap man. You know what I like when he raps, where he rap, right? And he had a song with that 5 p.m. in Calabasas. All you probably most of the janky. You inspiring like the Yankees. But say, there's no limit to where I can take it. And you heard he was a Chris Bottle sender, check picker upper. That's when he started going at Diddy. Even had the what do you say? Even had the OGs try to press me. Ha 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 ha. And he said they be like, mate. He said they be like, Drake, can you please stop smoking la la? Chuz, why I try? I'm a thug. I'm a die high. And he got that from that. Yeah, look at me now. They look at me like a golden child. Can't nobody hold me down. He was rapping on that joint. That he was. He was really rapping on that 4 p.m. in Calabasas. He was going crazy. Yeah, certain shit is just too wild to reconcile. He was going in, take that, take that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He really he got busy on that joint. I was like, oh yeah, I like when he do the little timestamp joint. That way he rapping. That's when Aubrey be himself when he being a corny romantic. Yeah, I better find your loving. I liked. Hold on, we going home. I thought that was a really good song. So they faked that. DiCaprio loved the way they play. Oh yeah, he was going in. See Chris Jenner, I beat twice in a wave. What he say? Pistol by my bed. I'm sleek. I'm not away for that one night. What niggas try to reach into the safe. Don't push me, cause I'm way too uneasy nowadays. ain't easy nowadays. I tell them my life and they don't believe me when I say it. Was out too ahead of the curve every time. Just total the hits and see you. Just total the hits and see what you find. I'm SWV cause you weak and I'm always on your mind. I like how you ended that joint. I love that song too. No Guidance. Yeah, that No Guidance was hard. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Yeah, he got some. Hey, he got some bops now. Ain't that is undeniable. Regardless, he got smoked in his battle now. He got spanked now. He got that belt put on him. But he got some joint. He got a ton, not some. He got a ton of joints. Thug Drake is not believable for me because I used to watch Degrassi. Oh, you was watching when he was Wheelchair Jimmy, when he had that haircut, where you knew he wasn't from America for real, because he had that haircut that like when you a black kid and you grew up in a white neighborhood and the barber don't know how to cut your hair, and you not in tune with black culture, so you can't tell him how to cut your hair. So you don't know, they don't know what to do with that motherfucker. They just cut around it like a bowl. They don't know. They don't know what to do. Yeah. Fan was getting bullied by Spinner. Oh. Say young Janet Jackson. What y'all ask? Tiana Taylor or Janet Jackson? Y'all want to know something, man? Janet always looked too much like Michael to me. So I ain't never was really big on Janet like this. She looked just like Michael to me. And Tiana looked back like now she got stuff done to her face, got like a nose job and stuff. Right? But I was never that big on Tiana like that either. I'm being real with y'all. People think Kendrick was the first to release Scar Drake, but Rihanna hurt that boy, man. He loved Rihanna, man, and he wanted Rihanna to really like him, man. Rihanna just was messing with him because she ain't had nothing else to do. Y'all know how they go. Like a girl, she give a dude a chance just because he keep asking her, and she ain't really into it. She just doing something just to do it, and he really thought they had a moment, and he thought it meant the world to her. You feel me? But she was just like, I was just doing that just because I was bored. You know what I'm saying? He was a rebound. He was. And he really wanted to be with her. And she like, man, I ain't. She was never stunning him. So it hurt him that she ain't like him like that. That she didn't like him like, she ain't never openly claimed Drake like that, you know? It don't matter what he say to Rocky. It don't. Yeah, Rocky got what he wanted. He wanted Riri, man. He couldn't get her. That hurt that boy hard, man, for real. He couldn't get that girl. He thought I was gonna get Robin. Jennifer Lopez or Beyonce. Beyonce. She always liked Rocky. Yeah, I had a problem with Rocky too for the longest because Rocky was out here hard shoe raccooning too. Hard shoe raccooning. I'm talking about hard. That's why I be having to watch them brothers that's real into fashion so heavily. Cause they be going off, they be going left. He was hard shoe raccooning. Rocky was butter biscuit eating for real. Aubrey went to war with the whole industry over Riri. She the face. You see the face that launched 1,000 shit now for real. Married with Children, 2.5 Men. I thought 2.5 Men was a really dope show. Married with Children is nostalgia, but 2.5 Men was a really dope show. Really good. My cousin put me onto that show when he came back from Ireland because he was hooping in Ireland, and that's all he could watch on TV. He's like 2.5 Men is dope. I discovered 2.5 Men my freshman year of high school. Listen, I remember when Rocky got in they was asking him about like black issues, and he was like, man, don't talk to me about none of that. I just want to F foreign girls and foreign models and look at good art. Don't ask me. I only think I gotta be is black and die. I'm not no Al Sharp and none of that. Get out of here with all that BS. And that's what he was talking about when people ask him about, you know, black social issues. And he was like, all I gotta do is be black and die. I don't care nothing about that. I just want to freak on foreign exotic girls and look at nice fashion and nice paintings and yeah, ASAP said that. You can look it up. That's why when he got in trouble overseas that time, he got locked up. A lot of black folks wasn't riding with him, including me, because I just remember how he was so strongly impassioned to act like he didn't care nothing about what was going on with black folks ever. So yeah. He got game. A white man can't jump. He got game. Jesus Shuttlesworth. I got the Jesus Shuttlesworth jersey in the closet, LB. I remember Rihanna, now she was pregnant, had the whole barbershop to practice. Getting with Rihanna saved his, yeah. Antisocial extrovert. Getting with Rihanna saved his reputation 100%. 100%. You're right. It made people forget about all of that. When he got with Rihanna, it was like, okay, cool. You with Riri, it's all good. A white man can't jump is dope though. It is dope. But I don't know. That he got game was something for me. I was a Ray Allen fan, Yeah. What he has paid in full to Belly, paid in full way by that. Belly got some terrible acting up in there. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Belly really not a good movie like that. It got a good aesthetic. The soundtrack is great. The visuals are great. Hype Williams did a great job shooting it, but it really not that good of a movie like that. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. And Nas is my man. Nasir Jones is a horrible actor. Nas one of my favorite rappers all time. He is a terrible actor. Like, I was like, yo, Nas, you don't need to do this no more. No more. Don't you do this no more. Don't you ever do this no more. Don't ever get close to this. Because Nas, right? He was just Nas in the movie. Like, what is he? He was just Nas. Like, I'm like, what is Nas doing? I was a little boy, like, none of this is touching. None of this sounds convincing. He didn't even sound convincing coming out of Nas. The lines didn't sound convincing coming out of his mouth. I'm like, what is? Not as bad as The Game and Waist Deep. Hey, no, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Hey, Waist Deep. Now, y'all know, I would never in my life hit no woman. I'll never do that. Y'all remember in the movie when Megan Good, like, she kind of helped to get his son kidnapped. And a dude started beating on Megan Good. And Tyrese started whooping on the dude. Don't you ever hit no woman? Oh, man, this heifer just got my son kidnapped. I know we ain't posted. I'm never hitting no woman. I'm not. But this heifer just got my son kidnapped, man. Hey, Liz, hey, I know y'all want to throw that in there, not to hit that we shouldn't hit a woman. She just helped my son get snatched, man. I'm not finna be riding out for her like this, Joe. Let me get my son back. Tyrese about to beat this man bloody and blue over Megan Good. Megan Good was behind the plot to get your boy gone. Hey. Hey, where my son at? That's what I want to know. I'm not trying to run and say, yeah, I mean, he was rushing. I mean, Tyrese rushed to save her and was beating a man to a pulp to save her. I was like, man, I'm a help, right? But the way Tyrese, he did it like that was his boo already. Like that was his joint. I'm like, yo, most rappers can't act. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, Nas so bad in Belly. I was like, yo. If they say you can listen to y'all got me on here acting a fool. If they say you can listen to one genre, either hip hop or R&B for the rest of your life, but you had to get rid of one. Oh my God, Juice. That's a great question. I'm gonna have to say I gotta listen to hip hop because that was my first. That was my first. That's the genre, musical genre I fell in love with first. And I feel like on hip hop we can get some R&B hooks in there to kind of feed my appetite for some R&B. We got some rap with some R&B hooks on there, so that'll kind of feed my little appetite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you said R&B. I got to get old. Now, right, you right. At some point, we got to get old, and when you older, I want to vibe out. You feel me? Hip hop easy because more subjects. It's true. True. Best villain in the movie: Denzel at Training Day, Wesley and New Denzel in Training Day. I knew Denzel was on one when he said, "Do she got a liquor license? What? Do she have a lick her license? Is she the D word?" You know what I'm talking about? And I say, man, what? Denzel, and he was LV, you know what he told us. Denzel was wilding the whole movie. Boom. He was wilding. That man say, what he told him is not what you know, is what you can prove. Okay? Yeah, made him pay the tab at the diner. He was walking in the middle of the street, stopping traffic like he was God or something. That's when you knew he was on. But Training Day works so well because we as an audience, we are trained to believe that Denzel is always the good guy in movies. So nobody wanted to believe that Denzel was the bad guy. He was doing terrible stuff the whole movie, and all of us was rationalizing it. Well, maybe he got to do that to be the cop. Maybe he doing the right thing. Denzel was horrible from the beginning. All the signs were there. We just didn't want to believe it because it's Denzel. Zero or Devin the Dude? Zero. I like Devin though. I like Devin. Zero though. The Mo City Don. They did it again in Gladiator. I still ain't seen Gladiator 2. Denzel is outstanding. Yeah. You right. We want Denzel to be the good guy so bad, so we trying to rationalize it. Denzel became Malcolm X. Now it's a fact. That's what I told you, my father named me Malcolm X after that. And not Malcolm X. My father named me Malcolm after that movie came out. Hold on, y'all. Cause man, yeah, Zero good. Mo City Don. That brother is starving. Hey, brother Malcolm. Denzel should have played some bad guy roles. Yeah, he does. He kills them roles, man. Denzel really a wild boy in real life, man. You can't tell me he not John Q. He got classic performances for sure. He said, let's go, movies. Got classic performances. Did Will Smith win anything for playing Muhammad Ali? I don't think so. I really like his portrayal of Muhammad Ali. He got criticism, but I think he did a great job to me, though. I like Ali. I love that movie. Right, Man on Fire, Inside Man. He had even a joint Out of Time that he had. What was that Sanaa Lathan up in there? Sanaa Lathan in there, yeah. Out of Time, and Eva Mendes, when Eva Mendes was, she was hot off the press then. Brothers wanted Eva Mendes in every movie. Deja Vu, yeah, he had a lot of joints, man. A lot of joints. Chadwick and James Brown, Get On Up, yeah. Barbershop 1 or the last, the first one for sure. And that barbershop, they was actually in Chicago, like right over east, south side, but southeast. You call it over east. They was really in Chicago for that first barbershop. That last one, I don't think they was even in Chicago for real. Glory, that's when he had that one tear come down his eye. And Glory got that one tear come down the eye, boy. Yeah, the director got to keep the camera on the eye candy. Evil was definitely the eye candy. Anybody that was Muslim like Malcolm or Ali, they didn't want to give them the win anyway. Oh yeah, them Nation of Islam, brother. You not getting no award for portraying nobody in the Nation of Islam. Not at all. Chadwick was good in 42. I actually bought that movie. I bought 42. Yeah, first Batman or the last one. Man, I haven't even seen the last Batman. My favorite Batmans is the one with Christian Bale. The trilogy with Christian Bale. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises. My favorite barbershop is second one with Cedric running with the food. Cedric is a fool as that character. I wonder who would play the Minister Louis Farrakhan in the movie. I don't know. I wonder. 42 soundtrack. What got me into Jay-Z? What was 42? What was on 42 sound? What song was there on there? The Batman. That's the Twilight Batman. Twilight Batman was still looking like a vampire on the preview. He was looking a little too pale. I heard it was good though. He just was looking a little too pale for me. I'm like, he still look like he on Twilight, you know? I already know when Louis Farrakhan passes on, we're gonna see a bunch of docs coming out. Oh, fact. It's a fact. Saji was saying the wildest issue in the movies for sure. I don't like Twilight. Yeah, Twilight Batman was, yeah. I like when Christian Bale was Batman. That's what I like that one. Cedric was saying wild stuff. Oh, Amanda Carter, got you. Have you ever heard of Cold and Wendy? It's a TV series in Chicago. I never heard of that. It's on YouTube or something? Where you watch that at, Cold and Wendy? First, oh, he like skinny emo. He like skinny emo Batman. Yeah, Twilight Batman emo. Y'all know I don't like emo content like that. Brothers can't be in there talking about they feel like dying and stuff. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that now. I couldn't even see him as Batman. I thought of Twilight. Yeah, Twilight Bat. He was looking too pale. I'm like, man, he about to turn to a vampire in a minute. He about to bite somebody in a minute now. 21 Jump Street or Ride Along. Fun fact, Hassan, I have not seen neither one of those movies. No, I saw Ride Along. I have saw Ride Along, yeah. I ain't seen 21 Jump Street, though. I ain't seen 21 Jump Street. If Batman was a real person, dude would go insane. I have not seen 21 Jump Street. I gotta check it out. My girl wanted to leave the theater. We went to saw the Batman. Twilight Batman got better fights than Bale. Okay. I had to check it out. You say he got better fights. Twilight Bale. Okay, he vampire. You feel me? Y'all remember Vampire in Brooklyn? Eddie Murphy. Evil is good. Evil is good. Affleck Batman got better fights than both. I never seen the Ben Affleck Batman. That's crazy. I said a blob or a thing. I don't know. Vampire in Brooklyn, my movie. Is that the werewolf? Hell no, that's Chihuahua compared to the MF I saw. What did he say to the 25th power? He said, I'm asleep. I gotta check it out. And Eddie was the most versatile comedian. Eddie was crazy. Interview with a vampire or Dracula. I never seen either one of them, man. Eddie tried to say it wasn't great because it didn't do good in box office, but it was funny. You know, every movie not gonna do good in the box office, and if it don't, that don't mean it's not good if it don't do well in the box office. You know, Juice, somebody, my homie Jabari just told me about that. I think it was that Jabari that just said that about the people on the train robbing people through the city, robbed the whole train car on the red line, and then robbing people out west for their coats and stealing. Hey, Juice, I hate to say this, brothers gonna start getting sent to the upper room now. Brothers is gonna get sent up there. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, robbing people for their hard earned stuff. Some of these brothers gonna be having people be carrying stuff on them, man. And I just know when it happened, unfortunately, I'm gonna see some people on there talking about he was a good kid, he was a good baby. Your baby out here terrorizing people. You feel me? It's gonna be a look. I'm telling you, they keep playing. The young kids gonna start getting sent to the upper room. There's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing around here, unfortunately, because that's terrible. That's terrible. Out here messing with folks is working hard, trying to provide, make a living for themselves. You know, I'm telling you, brother gonna have one of them joints like this. Angela Bassett, Eddie Murphy, John Witherspoon. Yeah, you right. Yeah, and then the light skinned sensation, G Money. What G Money? Alan Payne. Alan Payne was the light skinned sensation back then. Ever since he was in Jason Lyric, he was New Jack City. He was the light skinned sensation. Alan Payne, he was man. If Power was set in the 90s, Alan Payne would have been James St. Patrick. If it was set in the 90s. So I can't remember his name. His name G Money. If Power was set in the 90s, Alan Payne would have been James St. Patrick. He would have been Ghost. For real. You remember he was in what's my movie called? Blue Hill Avenue. He was already a gang, he was a gangster in there. Blue Hill Avenue, yeah. Do you agree with Shannon Sharp saying the media not fair to Mahomes? They not fair to him. Yeah, Pat getting in there, he get that hate though. They feel like everybody be cheating for his team now because they winning. They come with the territory. You know what I'm saying? But what he say in particular? He getting hate though now because everybody like, yo, they keep winning. There's something to it. Sit your $5 down before I make change. Vivica. Hey, I watched Toucan play the game. Toucan play that game the other day. Vivica was cold up in there, boy. Good God. And that was the coldest I ever seen Gabrielle Union look. And Toucan play that game? Yeah. Eddie Murphy was funny, but Martin was funnier than me. You said Eddie said feel like Eddie was overhyped. I feel like Eddie got his moments, right? The Vivica used to be fine in the mug, boy. Young Vivica, oh my God. Two can play that game, Vivica. That plastic surgery messed Vivica up. Two can play that game, Vivica. Man, listen. I was a young boy. I'm looking like, man, listen. I'm going to go work in corporate America and get me a woman like Vivica. I'm finna come to her house. Like Keith. Keith was, that was Morris Chestnut name in the movie. I'm finna come to the crib like Keith, like, hey, where's you at, girl? Mills Cold and Wendy is on demand on channel. Is on demand on channel WeTV. Okay, got you. Booty call Vivica, man. Yeah. What's my girl Tamala Jones, Imperial Steps. That Tamala was my boo. Tamala Jones. I like Tamala, man. Tamala Jones do something to me. Leela Rashawn or Nia Long. Ooh, hey. That young Leela Rashawn was tough. Waiting to excel Leela Rashawn. Oh my God. Why do fools fall in love? Oh my God. But Nia Long. He alone fine too, boy. Good Lord. That's tough. Yeah, Tamala does look the same, man. Vivica Fox or Lisa Ray. Oh, that Lisa Ray McCoy. Oh, man. Southside Chicago, Illinois, like me. That's a Chicago love story. I told y'all I used to want Lisa Ray to babysit me when I watched the Players Club. My granddaddy kept watching the Players Club over and over again. He thought he was slick. He kept trying to look at Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray was looking like, what? Like money. Yeah, Nia still look good. Nia still cold, man. Nia still cold. My granddaddy kept on watching the Players Club. Well, it was his favorite movie. I'm like, you looking at this woman, granddaddy. You ain't looking at this woman. You looking her up and down. Yeah, Lisa Ray seemed like she do seem like a headache. I can't be dating her now. You gotta have a big old bag to date her. I ain't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? But a young dude can pull Lisa Ray though. I'm not doing all that spinning she talking about though. I get her with the wordplay. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna put that bug in her ear. You feel me? We call it Chicago. I'm gonna put that bug in her ear. When I set the table, it's already, you feel me? When I set when I set the table, then we gonna see what go from there. You just gotta set the table first. Rochelle Letitia. Rochelle. Okay. Tashina Arnold, for sure. Lisa and Vivica still looking for men talking about he gotta be right rich. Yeah, man, what y'all talking about? He gotta be rich. Man, it take the right young boy to get down, J down on Lisa Ray. You know what I'm saying? You see, y'all can't stand it, y'all. Elderly, crazy. Yeah, you gotta be rich. You gotta be rich as the damn Rockefellers to date Lisa Ray. Lisa, be cool. Be cool. Lisa, Southside Chicago, baby. We finna go to Harold's Chicken right now and eat in the restaurant so I can make you feel like you back at the crib and make you feel regular. You can get you that mystic to drink on the side, eating Harold's Chicken. You feel me? We finna go down to the girl, Lisa. I'm taking you down to the lakefront. Take you to the lakefront, Lisa Ray, and have you laughing and joking, had a time of your life. Hee ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Extra mild salt and pepper for Lisa Ray. She gonna be like, oh my God, I feel like a regular person again. Take her down to the lakefront, hold her hand, crack jokes to her, make her laugh, have her cheese in ear to ear. You know. That's a whole nother story for another day. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tachina holding you down for sure. For sure. She definitely holding you down, man. She played a black girl on TV named Rochelle. Jada or Brandy? Man, I used to love Brandy when I was a kid. Not so much as an adult now. I was never into Jada like that though, y'all. Y'all know that I never was into Jada like that. Yeah, I was in love. Brandy with my girlfriend back in the day. Them some fine aunties, but they don't understand they out there female prime gonna sell for something gonna expect her. Hey, I mean, Juice, you know, some of them prime aunties would be looking for a young prime brother in his prime. You know what I'm saying? To let her enjoy her prime years. If you picking up what I'm putting down, you feel me? So, look. Cause they say as a woman get older, that's when she be in her prime in other areas. You feel me? So the lady off Half and Half with the curly fro, her name is what is that woman's name? She is nice though. She's nice. Her name is Rachel True. What is her name? What is her name? Went off half and half. I met Brandy, asked her to lunch, and got shot down. What? She ain't shoot you down. And Myra, man, rest in peace to what is that young woman's name that passed away? Rachel True is on her, yeah. What's the girl that played Myra? What is her name, man? Oh my God, I forget her name now. He said Tim's or Tika Sumter. I like both of them, LB. I don't know. Tim's be looking like, I don't know. Man, listen. It looks seductive. I like both of them chocolate. Oh man, hold on. Hold on now. Now y'all get into the bag, brother. Get into the bag. I like both of them. Tim's all natural. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'll be looking at Tim's like, hold on, where's your boyfriend at? Who is he? I was praying it wasn't true that Future didn't get her pregnant. Man, I hope he didn't get her. Tracy Ellis Ross or Nicole Ari Parker. Now I'm gonna say this now. When I was a kid, I didn't understand Tracy Ellis Ross. As a grown man, I get it. I get Tracy Ellis Ross. As a grown man, Tracy didn't age well, man. Now, when I was younger, I watched Soul Food, the TV show, Hassan. And Nicole Ari Parker was on there. I'm like, yeah. And then I saw Nicole Ari Parker on Brown Sugar when he was celebrating his divorce. His divorce. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Well, yeah. I might have to go with Tracy Ellis Ross because Tracy do got the can I get to the yams? Sweet, sweet yams. Show me the way because I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? See, yeah. He said, go Knicks. The Knickerbockers up in here, Halle Berry. I remember my mama had Monsters Ball, the movie. And whenever my mama used to leave the house, I used to try to go to the scene and make me do something to make me feel good scene. So I could watch, that was how I could watch my little flicks when I was a little boy. I couldn't watch it on the computer at the time. So I go watch that little scene, make me feel good with Halle Berry and Monsters Ball. And I'd be like, man, that's how it be. That's what D. That's why I got in trouble. Oh man, Jill Scott, my girlfriend. Yeah, I love Jill. Jill Scott, a radiant woman, boy. Jill Scott better not let me see her. I'm gonna get Jill Scott my number. Man, I don't care nobody something out. Let me see Jill Scott today. I'm gonna get Jill Scott. I ain't gonna tell y'all about it till some years afterwards. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of me and Jill. Me and Jill gonna be somewhere. He said Maya, yeah. Sanaa Lathan or Maya. I like Sanaa. Sanaa loves Sanaa Lathan, man. Sanaa or Joy Bryant. Sanaa, that's Sanaa Lathan. Oh my God. Y'all know her father is Stan Lathan? Stan Lathan, like, he produced The Kings of Comedy. Was that Stan Lathan? Oh no, that was Latham. That was Latham. That wasn't Stan Lathan. But her father is Stan Lathan. Who was hold on, Tatiana Ali. Yeah, Tatiana Ali was cold. You see Jill Scott, she might hit you in the back of the head with a glass bottle. Right, I got some hair on my head for the cushion for that SL, so I got a little hair on my head so she won't knock me out the game. You know what I'm saying? Jill better not be playing like that with me. I want to see if she gonna make them grits. What she say? Make me some breakfast toast. 2 scrambled eggs. Grits. Grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work. Is it the way you love me, baby? That was my joint, but hey, listen, Felicia Rashad. That's my regret. I wish I was young enough, I was old enough to go get at Felicia Rashad. Jill Scott and Angie Stone. Oh, Jill Scott easily. Man, I ain't never looked at Angie like that. Jill Scott though. What? Are you talking about music or are you talking about like looks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Terrell Hicks or Garcelle Bouvet. Ooh, that Terrell Hicks boy. Woo, that chocolate boy. Good Lord. I remember seeing her on Belly. Like, this is old lady? This is old lady? This is woman? Shoot. Oh, Diana Ross family, all white now. The Diana Ross family finna look like the royal family in Great Britain. They finna look like the royal family in Great Britain in a minute. Diana Ross family, all the melanin gone. For real. Saying, man, it's off topic, but you opened my eyes up on Stevie Knight. Did I? What's going on, Mega? Yeah, brothers be out they mind on YouTube. Out of their mind. India Ari, boy, that brown skin. You know I love your brown skin. While Tracy got them, yeah, she had them psycho eyes. Yeah, she did. I was scared of that when I was little, but you know, as you get older, you mature and you start to like little certain stuff that you probably wouldn't be, you know. Yeah. All of them white. You know, they father white though. I think all of them got white daddies, except probably the oldest child, Diana Ross. Yeah. Toughest TV/movie death. Glenn on The Walking Dead. Carl on The Walking Dead. Wallace from The Wire. I really was hurt off over D'Angelo on The Wire. D'Angelo Barksdale on The Wire. G Baby, Hardball. Barry Gordy was Evan all his feet. He was. Yeah, she got one with Barry Gordy. That's the only black child she got. The one with Barry Gordy. That's the only one. That's the only 100% black child she got with Barry Gordy. Tiny and Keisha Cole for sure. He said Chris Brown stuff to y'all. Wait, what was I talking about? Hold on. I didn't get distracted. What was I talking about? Oh, Chris Brown and something. That's the deaths. Yeah. I guess because Stomp the Yard tried to promote it like Chris was all up in the movie. Chris was gone the first 10 minutes, but all the girls was hurt. I thought the same thing by Diana Ross. Lynn Whitfield still look good. She's 70, like 71 years old. Lynn Whitfield still look good. That's crazy. But she forever is typecast as a crazy, unstable woman after a thin line between love and hate. She always gonna be crazy. Now she was on Eve's Bayou. She wasn't crazy up in there, but she was, she was getting cheated on now, like a mug. Keisha Cole say getting her heart broke because she be talking to dudes that obviously she's a lover girl, but she's getting with men who are not lover guys at all. She's getting with men who are just the complete opposite of her. She a lover girl, but want to be with dudes that just want to mac all day. That don't take her serious dating. She used to want to be a lover girl to them. You gotta go find you a lover dude type guy. You know what I'm saying? Right. She need to find a man her own age. She keeps trying to talk to young dudes. Find a dude your age and talk to them. Log in. Isn't she with Huncho? Yeah, like she with Huncho. Like, what you doing? I know Daniel Gibson, like, my baby mama just be out here. My ex-wife just be out here just wilding. I know he be looking like, what your mama doing? Looking, talking to their son, like, what do your mama be got going on? They said she like them young. I hear you like them young. Keisha, I hear you like them young. Yeah, she fine in the mom. Yeah, she just date all the little young crash, all the little, she like to date YNs. Keisha Cole like to date YNs. You know? What was the question? Pam Grill, who? Pam Grill, Thelma or Prime. Ooh, I used to love Thelma now. Pam Grill in her prime though. Pam Grill had them joints, boy. I've never seen Adrian Bailon. Yeah, like Scottie Pippen X. I know he be looking like, what do y'all mama be doing? Man? Christina Milian or Adrian Bailon. Christina Milian, Love Don't Cost a Name. No, I saw her in the Between Me and You video, Ja Rule. And I was like, oh, man. She was looking like a freak. That is so bad. But I seen her in the Between Me and You video. I said, oh, man, I got the have you. What they say on Space Age Peppy? I want you. I got to have you. This is Scotty out here looking like the squid with house. He do look like that, man. He do. But hey, y'all, man, I've been on this thing joint for like almost 3 hours, man. I'm finna try to get some sleep, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. It mean a lot, man. I'm going to holler at y'all probably tomorrow. If I don't get on here tomorrow, I'm going to get on here the day after tomorrow. Christmas Eve, man. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.